Hello everybody, this is Adam with Success in Fundraising, checking in again on a Thursday, and as everybody knows, it's December now, and so December means the rest of our deliveries in the next few weeks, and it means lots and lots of activity for everybody. It is that fun time of year we all look forward to, and as Success in Fundraising, we had a wonderful November. Everything went fairly smoothly, I will say. I don't know, Jennifer might not fully agree. One thing we realized with scaling an organization is when there's a handful of issues in a smaller organization, that also scales as you get bigger too. And so we're learning a lot about how to deal with an increased amount of groups and an increased amount of deliveries and those things. One thing is, it was probably only a handful of weeks ago or a month ago, we sent a truckload of product to Spokane. Well, we just did that again today. So the 2 weeks, almost every bit of the 2 weeks of deliveries for the next 2 weeks, left on a truck today. It'd be unloaded in Spokane at North Star Seafood. Awesome folks in Airway Heights, and that's where Nicole's going to deliver out of for the next 2 weeks. So that's very exciting. We also are getting ready. A few pallets worth of a small truckload of stuff, getting ready to ship to or shuttle over to Idaho, and we have a wonderful group there too. And their name slips my mind. We haven't worked with them at all yet, so we're going to start that relationship on Monday when I bring that. So I'm going to bring it in a small truck, and we'll bring those over. We have a fellow who's going to deliver those a couple days worth. Then I got to bring the rest of Spokane over the end of next week, and then a few days later bring the rest of Idaho to where it's going to be delivered. And that's just our western territories, and we have our regular guys. We got a guy driving all around Montana next week. He leaves, actually he goes up to Kalispell first, Missoula, and then makes a loop up to the High Line, and almost Miles, then cuts down to Miles City, and then I think he hits Plevna on the way, but he comes back down 94. And the week after that, he delivers in Rapid City area, South Dakota. And then all of our other local ones, kind of status quo or normal, but it's like, sometimes it's hard to believe. We have 7 or 8 delivery drivers on our peak days, but but they don't all come out of this warehouse each day. So it's been, we feel like we've done fairly well. And we feel like we've got everything accomplished. We know we got some stuff to learn in a few areas, and we're eager to make everything more efficient and really get past the figuring out how we're going to get it done, and then really make sure we have people in places for everything that it's going to work efficiently, and then we can re-up and refocus and focus harder on customer support and to make sure that things go as smoothly as possible. That is our primary focus. And I would say we did that quite well. There's probably little areas where we could improve, and we hope to do that going forward. But this season, we knew going in that we were going to do a lot of figuring out, and we got to know where people are going to fit. And one answer to that is, today I said the truck got unloaded and reloaded today, and actually I wasn't even there. And so that's my son Matthew, you've seen, and Rich Dykema is someone who's joined the team, and we're excited to have him aboard. He has a lot of warehousing experience, so aspects of what we do and a huge part of what I do can be shed and given to him, and then I can refocus on customer support and marketing and those kinds of things. So lots of information. This isn't quite the year-end thing, but it's all exciting for me to see all of the little things coming into line and coming into place, and being able to, everything functions. And I got to get past that phase of thinking that if I'm not here, it doesn't function. I'm realizing constantly that that's not true at all. Jennifer's just laughing because she's like, yeah. But that's exactly how we need to be. Shift to working on the business a little bit, work on strategy and high-level stuff, and then fill in where I'm needed. And so that's seems to be kind of shaking out. For those who are familiar with, who've known Frank and Doris for all these years, almost 20 years, we're getting close to 20 years in business. Frank is wanting to retire at the end of this month, and so we're working on that kind of aspect of it, but he's still helping out where he can. And Doris is actually, if anyone's, she's had a little bit of physical therapy, and we've mentioned that she had some health issues, but she and some of us caught COVID last week, and we were thankful that it was around our break, but but would have rather not have it. So you can hear I have a little bit left, but I'm past the quarantine period, or this, whatever they call it, and we are very cautious not to make those around us sick as well. But for that, all that to say is we should get her home early next week at the latest, and we'll be glad to have her back, and hopefully we can manage that. But just know that she's doing okay, but still struggles a little bit. So we know a lot of people since 2004. That's the one person they talked to when they called in, one of the two at least, Frank or Doris, and to know that they're still going, and we haven't totally kicked them out, and who knows when it'll be. We're actually, the office is in their basement still, so just more updates, I guess. So we'll leave it at that. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We hopefully you did as well. Hopefully you're staying healthy and having a great December. Off to a good start, and we'll touch base again next week.